Guys, as Unleashed here today, I'm back with another video on Sonic Frontiers, and we have some news that could potentially affect Sonic Frontiers depending on where they're going to show gameplay and stuff like that. So yeah, no point messing about. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a look at the news at hand. Onto The Verge with Sonic Rush. And here we have the beginning of the article, so let's read. E3 2022 is cancelled. We're really starting off with the spelling mistakes already, aren't we? It's supposed to be 2 L's for cancelled, just saying. These guys are professionals, by the way, just want to let you know. The ESA plans to revive the event in 2023. And just to show you how late I am to this news, this was on March 31st, 2022. And maybe like 9 days later, but better late than ever, right? There will be no E3 this year. In a tweet, Will Powers, PR for gaming peripheral manufacturer Razer, said that he received an email saying the digital event was cancelled. IGN initially reported the news saying they had also independently viewed the email confirming E3's cancellation. And here we have the tweet from Will Powers here. Just got an email. It's official. E3 Digital is official. Seriously, man, what is it with spelling mistakes? Officially cancelled for 2022. Lots of mixed feelings about this. The video game trade show marketing event was originally scheduled to be held in person this year. However, in January, E3 was once again shifted from an in-person event to an online-only exhibition due to the pandemic. Now, it seems that the digital event has been completely cancelled. There have been growing concerns about the fate of E3 for the last few years. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to impact in-person gatherings, making the prospect of a very large and famously packed event unattractive. Last week as in March 31st time, a number of video game industry professionals reported testing positive for COVID-19 after attending the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco. Wait, San Francisco is that Sonic movie reference? Wait, hold up. I'm just joking, anyways, carry on. In addition to pandemic concerns, video game publishers have increasingly withdrawn from E3 in favour of hosting their own online events, like Nintendo's Direct Showcases, EA Play Live, and Sony's State of Play. As news of E3's cancellation broke, consummate video game hype man Jeff Keighley, one absolute legend, smoothly stepped in to announce that his Summer Game Fest is confirmed for June of this year. And here's Jeff's tweet right here, excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return this June with a slate of events. We'll be producing another kickoff live show with announcements, news, and first looks. Much more to share in the coming weeks, along with some very cool new elements for 2022. While not having an E3 at all bodes ill for the continued health of the show, according to a tweet from Axios' Stefan Tortillo, the ESA said the E3 will return in 2023 with a reinvigorated showcase that celebrates new and exciting video games and industry innovations. E3 2023 is expected to be both an online and in-person event. Well, until it gets cancelled, inevitably again. But that's about it for all the news, so let's get into the discussion part of today's video. So yes, E3 2022 has been cancelled. How very, very sad. But how does this relate to Sonic? Because that's all we care about. Well, many people speculated that we see gameplay for Sonic Frontiers at E3 this year, but obviously since E3 has been cancelled, that isn't going to happen. Which means that Sonic Frontiers gameplay will have to be at some other event. Now the question is, what event will it be at? Well, we now know that Jeff Keighley has announced that Summer Games Fest will be returning in June. And we know that Jeff Keighley has a soft spot for Sonic Frontiers as it appeared at the Game Awards, and he was pretty much the person to announce all that. So there is a chance that we could see Frontiers gameplay at the Summer Games Fest. But that does bring up a bit of an issue since the Summer Games Fest will be all the way in June. And that is still 2 months away from now. And I'm quite concerned about when Sega are going to show Frontiers gameplay. I mean, if the game's predicted to be coming out in holiday of 2022, around November time, we're going to need to see gameplay of Frontiers quite soon. Now I know other companies show gameplay more closer to the release, but this is Sonic we're talking about. With Forces, they showed gameplay of that in March, and then the game will release in November. And obviously, Forces and Frontiers are 2 different types of games. Frontiers is an open world game, and Forces is a typical Sonic game, with a bunch of levels and yeah. Now because Frontiers is an open world game, there's going to be quite a lot to show for gameplay of that. Which is why I'm a bit concerned as of right now for when they're showing gameplay, because they have so much they can show in Frontiers gameplay. It doesn't have to be like massive things that they have to show. All we want to see is how Sonic controls and stuff like that, how he moves about in the world, what he can do. And they can't even give us that. I mean, I know the Sonic movie 2 has just come out and a review coming soon, by the way. It is still a bit concerning that we still haven't gotten gameplay Frontiers yet, because there's so much that they can show. They have the cyberspace levels they can show, the different eyes that we're supposed to be traversing with, they can show that too. And it's like, there's just so much they could possibly show and they're just not doing it. And even when they do show some screenshots of the game, they just take them down straight away. And it's just, I don't know, is Sega scared of showing us Frontiers gameplay? I mean, I'd imagine so, because if it looks terrible, then yeah, people are going to be raising their eyebrows, and possibly a lot more than that too. If Frontiers is garbage, then yeah, we're pretty much screwed over, aren't we? We'll have pretty much been waiting 5 years for a game that's once again failed. And then what happens then? We wait 5 years for another game, just for that to fail too? This is very concerning, man, I can't lie. But alright, let's get my concerns out of the way now. Where could we possibly see Frontiers gameplay now that E3 is cancelled? Well, as I've said quite a lot recently, I actually have a firm belief that we're getting a Sonic Central next month. And not just based off the leaks or anything like that, which are proven to be false, but because it seems like a very Sega thing to do. Just have a Sonic Central to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of the first Sonic Central. And besides, Sega really don't have many options now, do they? You see the Summer Games Fest, which is in June, which seems a bit too late, I can't lie. And then if you're not having a Sonic Central and it's not going to be at E3, then they just shot Nintendo Directs and stuff like that, which I doubt they're going to do. Because as well as Sonic Frontiers, we also have Sonic Origins to worry about and Sonic Prime. So the only thing I can really think that they can show Frontiers gameplay is a Sonic Central next month. It'd be the perfect time to do it as well, because it would have been a month after the Sonic Movie 2 releases and the hype would have blown down by then. Because obviously Sega are kind of just focusing one Sonic thing at a time, which is probably why we haven't got an Origins trailer yet, because Sega is focusing on one thing at a time so that one thing doesn't oversaturate the other. And since they want to do that, May would be the perfect time to keep the flow going for Sonic. The hype for the Sonic Movie 2 would have just gone down by now because it probably would have been about a month. And then they just keep the hype going with the Sonic Central showing a Sonic Origins trailer, Frontiers gameplay, and possibly like a closer look at Sonic Prime. That way, people have something else to talk about with Sonic. Because we don't want moments of silence where people are just not talking about Sonic. We always want Sonic to be on people's minds, and Sonic Central in May, after the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie releases, will be the perfect way to do that. But if there's going to be no Sonic Central, then yeah, Summer Games Fest is definitely my best bet for Sonic Frontiers gameplay right now. I mean, it's Jeff Keighley, he seems to be very interested in Sonic Frontiers right now, and also in his tweet he said that we're going to get first looks at games. And we technically haven't seen any gameplay of Sonic Frontiers yet. Anyways, that wraps it for today's video. So yes, E3 2022 has been cancelled, meaning Frontiers gameplay will need to be someplace else. Now whether it'll be at Sonic Central next month, or even Summer Games Fest, that remains to be seen. But what do you guys think of this topic? When do you think we'll be seeing Sonic Frontiers gameplay at Sonic Central, Summer Games Fest, or even someplace else? Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed by hitting the join button down below. Remember, it's not necessary. And I will see you all next time. Peace!